Also, I have to preface all of this, or I guess preface would come first, so this might come after. Either way, um, I sit and I watch people. I observe life as it happens. I observe the human condition. I find it fascinating how people talk, move, say things, communicate, eat. Um, I watched somebody broom, or how do you say it? Sweep something with like this with the broom. I've only seen I don't I don't know. Now the broom wasn't that much taller than them. Um, yeah, I don't know. So whatever I say, I cannot be held legally liable for because I don't know what I'm saying half the time. And then also, I don't know. I don't know. That's it. That's all I got. Okay, now I'm gonna go do something, and then yeah. Okay, so let's talk about one little thing, one real quick. People talking. People don't know how to talk. I'm gonna be extremely hyperbolic and a little truthful and a little bit more hyperbolic. I feel like people communicate in different ways. That's pretty obvious. But gendered people communicate in much different ways. And by gendered, I mean men and women. I think women communicate in ways that are, they don't speak. It's like it's like you have to use high key emotional intelligence. That's part of it. The other part of it is, they speak through actions and not words. So an example for this would be, instead of like saying, "Hey, I want food," it's, "I'll eat food off your plate," and then that'll be it. I'd also like to point out that I understand that that cliche is so worn out and old, but I just have nothing else to go off of because I'm very lazy to figure one out. Alright, back to the video. Bye. And men, on the other hand, I might be a little different because I don't think I'm like all the normal men. They are, I was gonna say loud, but that's one thing. God, what else are they? I guess that they just like say what, they don't always say what they want. I guess it also depends on how you're raised too. Anyway, that's it. That's probably, that's not even the worst it's gonna get. So yeah, there's that. So an example for this in my life currently, literally happened today, like not even an hour ago, was I get a message from somebody I know. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, what are you plans for tonight?" I was like, "Oh, me, I'm not doing anything. Why? What are you guys doing?" Because usually she hangs out with a group, and she goes, "Me, nothing." I was like, and then I'm like, "Oh, okay." I say something, she says something. Oh, I say, "Oh, that's cool. Do you want dinner?" And I suggested a food I made. She didn't want it, and I said, "Oh, okay." And then she says something about like, "Oh, I have to study, and then I have to study." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then I was like, "Oh, do you want anything else to eat, possibly?" And she's like, "Oh, no, already have something made up." I was like, "Okay." And I asked, "Okay, what is it?" And then she tells me what it is. Like, okay, great. And then what happened? This literally not even happened 5 minutes ago. I said, "Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I'm playing along, or trying to play along." I was like, "Oh, okay. Can I have some?" Haha. I was like, "Oh, I only have a portion for one." I was like, "Okay." Granted, this person's European, and Europeans eat better than Americans, so it would make sense that she would have something for one person and not for like 25 people, unlike how I do it. But hey, you know what? Whatever. Anywho, I say, "Okay, cool." And at that point I give up because I'm like, "Okay, I don't know what the fuck you want. I've already offered to go eat food. I've offered to go over there. I've offered if you want to do anything else, and I'm currently, yes, it could be 110% a thing to where they just wanted a break from studying or something. I don't know. But I also feel humans aren't that simple. But there's also that thing where sometimes the thing that you think is the most complicated is actually the most easy. I don't know what it was called. Something about a razor. Um, and so maybe that could be going on in my brain. But I think in general, I'm lost as fuck. And so eventually I messaged something else. I was like, fuck it. And I was like, okay, cool. When she said she had like half a portion for whatever for herself, I was like, oh, okay. I said, aw, with a frowny face thingy. And then I said, okay, how was your day? Because I was like, fuck it. I don't know what the fuck you want. Because you won't tell me what you want. And I'm not going to ask what you want. Because I don't know how to ask that or whatever. I guess I can just do it now. Just kind of ruin the whole thing. But yeah, so that's my rant for today about communication. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And I think that's great communication things for people in general. Because these retarded little games of like poke this, poke there, like shut the fuck up and just say what you want. I don't know. I don't know. This is. I understand 9/11 better than I understand that shit. So, and 9/11 actually is pretty easy to understand, but the reasons are actually, depending on who you learn it from, funnily enough, are either really complicated or really easy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of dumb. That's all I got. I have nothing else. So yeah, say what you mean what you say. Otherwise, you'll never get your way. And I guess for the people who have a problem with that shit, you can either do what I do and just give up, or you can do the other thing and just be really blunt about it, because there's not the middle road is what? I don't know what the middle road would be. Would it be, hi, what do you want from me? And that's just kind of my middle road. But I don't know. That's all I got. I'm gonna go and sleep.